Hey, Sky here, and I'm making this video to share with you about earth offerings and explain what they are. And so, earth offerings are a way of giving thanks to the earth and communicating a message or a prayer. And this is an ancient ritual that has been practiced by many indigenous cultures for a very, very long time. And that's a path upon which I am only a visitor and a student and not an expert. Yet nevertheless, connecting to the earth and being a daughter of the earth is a birthright that all women share and all people share, the birthright of being children of the earth and discovering their own innate language and way of communicating with her and following this very natural path of bringing gifts, bringing offerings to show thanks. And so since the earth doesn't speak to us in words, it's up to us to discover and engage in the subtle languages that bring us into deeper connection with her. When we offer something to the earth, we are showing a recognition, an acknowledgement, a gratitude to the earth for her presence in our life, for her support, for her abundance, for her inevitable support of what is right for us. And somehow when we do this, a channel opens up, is amplified rather. The channel that is between us and the earth is clarified and strengthened as we begin this deep conversation with the earth by saying thank you. Somehow, by taking this step, we become more primed to detect Earth's language of support towards us, more receptive to her support and to the miracles she provides. And so practically, what does an earth offering look like? Well, look, it can look like many things to different people. But here is a way that I love to practice giving an offering to the earth, and it's a very common practice of creating an earth offering. So, firstly, I engage in a personal practice, usually of meditation or body movement, to arrive more deeply in my center, or simply become more present, more attentive to this moment and what this moment is holding and asking for. And from this space of connection, I follow my intuition, my inspiration to collect items to then later offer to the earth. So perhaps I start in the kitchen sometimes, and on a cloth I'll add some dried rice and beans and kernels of corn and some cacao nibs and maybe even some sugar or some honey. And I love adding dried rose petals, which I keep in my home, and lavender. And then I'll make my way outside, and maybe I'll find a feather or just something that feels like even though of course it would have come from the earth, and all of these items do, something that just can be given as part of this beautiful collection, this beautiful package. And then, if I've laid it on a cloth, I close up the cloth. And when I'm ready, then I make my way, and you can make your way then to a place outside that feels right for you. Sometimes I visit the waterfall near my home in California. Other times I just take a walk and I find my way to a tree or any spot that just feels like the right moment to stop. And when the moment comes to give the offering, we lay this offering just on the earth, or we give it to the water with this feeling in our heart that we can tap into. Or of course, we come as we are. We're not always in a deep state of gratitude. Sometimes we go with our earth offering with the spirit of, I need to feel you more, Great Mama. Here, I love you. I'm just speaking to you. And other times it's an overflow of thank you. And so wherever you are is welcome. And what's more important than anything is the spirit of love and truth of the moment. And so like that, we make an earth offering and we leave the items there and then we go on our way. And like that, a beautiful communication has happened. And like any communication, and especially any beautiful communication, something then unfolds from that. Something ripples out and opens. And so like this, you can offer something to the earth and connect and deepen your connection and your communication. Thank you.